At RX Bar, they believe in simple nutrition without the BS. That's why they said no to artificial ingredients and yes to deliver intentional, transparent nutrition. Try their original 12-gram protein bar, the nut butter and oat bar, or minis. RX Bar, the proud sponsor of No BS. Use code RXBAR on rxbar.com for 25% off. Subject to full terms and conditions and to change. Valid until September 30, 2025, and may not be combined with other offers. See rxbar.com for full details and limitations.
Save big during Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, buy more to get up to an additional 20% off. Shop even more savings with 3 Stay Green 1 cubic foot vegetable and flower garden soil bags for $10. This Labor Day, take care of your home for less at Lowe's. We help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Soil offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii. Selection varies by location. Select locations only. While supplies last. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Welcome to Raising Howl. My name is Jeremy Harper. You are the loyal fan base of Arkansas State. And the day that was never supposed to happen, the day we were told was never going to happen, that day's here. It's actually on Saturday. The day when Arkansas State meets Arkansas on the gridiron. Just 2 in-state football teams. Neither one of them are perfect. Neither one of them expected to win a national title. Just 2 hard-nosed football teams. 2 teams with pretty good quarterbacks going after it on a Saturday. That's what it is. Yeah, you know, the game means something different for everybody. In fact, it meant something different to me just, 10 years ago. It meant something different to me. Nowadays, I just want my team to survive. I just want Arkansas State to survive this climate of greed that's taken over college football. I just want my football team to survive that. And if it gets a win over Arkansas, that's great. I would like that. For some people, though, this is a game that there's some, vindication, validation, but maybe not as much as fans from Arkansas think. Yeah. Our good friend Kara Ritchie, she is a guest on one of these Hogs-focused podcasts. I didn't listen to the whole thing. She put out a blurb. The hosts of the podcast asked Kara if it was the Chad Morris era at Arkansas that spurred this interest in Arkansas State playing the University of Arkansas. And I had to listen to that a couple times. I just couldn't believe the arrogance of that assumption. Just pure arrogance. What, did you really think that we're just waiting for some bad coach to arrive to the University of Arkansas before we would strike? We don't give a shit about your coaches. We don't. We don't care. We don't give a shit if you're having a bad season or a good season. We don't give a shit about the University of Arkansas, just like you don't give a shit about us. You need to understand that, University of Arkansas. We don't give a shit about you. And it's fine. We don't have to give a shit about you. Just like you don't have to give a shit about us. You don't have to. So no, we weren't waiting for Chad Morris to come and sabotage your precious program. We wanted to play you a long time. Not because, listen, it's not because we were desperate to play our idols in a football game. That wasn't it at all. It's that the game should be played. When you have two teams in the same, elevation, we're both FBS teams. We're both playing essentially for the same goals. I know that's stacked for you, Arkansas. It's all weighted for you. We get that. That's fine. That's the reality of the situation. But hey, technically, we're all shooting for the same stars. We just feel like we should be playing each other. Instead of having to constantly listen, not just to you. You don't even have to talk. But listening to the statewide media talk about how great you are. You can do no wrong. The statewide media, by the way, is letting everybody down again about this game. Yeah. I think I've seen more publicity generated for the University of Arkansas men's basketball game. It's exhibition basketball game with Memphis. And I've seen the statewide media actually trying to generate interest for Arkansas State versus Arkansas, and that's sad. Yeah, that's sad for the University of Arkansas. You're more interested in what Cal is going to do at Memphis. Who cares? It's football season. So no, we weren't waiting for you to have a bad coach, Arkansas. And we don't care about Calipari and his exhibition game with Memphis. But what does this game mean to me? It means a lot to me. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't advocate for this game, because I did. Often. Sometimes I get into epic arguments with people online. You know what, though? Where I rarely got an argument from is just rank and file Arkansas fans. Arkansas fans are good guys. At least the ones I pal around with, the ones in my circle. They're good guys. Yeah, and when I ask them, when the game is brought up, it's like, I don't know why we don't play. That's what they tell me. I don't know why we don't play. It's weird. It's stupid. That's what they'll say sometimes. That's just stupid. It is stupid. You know who recognized how stupid it was? University of Arkansas baseball coach Dave Van Horn. Yeah. He's got to make a baseball schedule. It's a lot of games. He was like, why am I having to schedule guys from like Indiana and Ohio when I've got all these great programs within a car ride? UAPB, UCA, University of Arkansas at Little Rock, and yes, Arkansas State. Why can't I just play those guys? Yeah. He was the one who finally said, hey, listen, this is dumb. Start playing UA Little Rock, start playing UAPB. Hey, played us. Played UCA. I credit Dave Van Horn with a lot of that. Just said, hey, this is silly. I'm going to cut through it. I'm going to schedule these in-state programs. Hey, we know we're the flagship school. We know we're the baseball program with the money, with the talent. Definitely with the media behind them. We are not going to hide behind that. We're going to play these guys. And hey, UA Little Rock beat them. Was it the end of the world? No. Arkansas just continued to be good at baseball, continued to recruit at a high level. It was okay. But now they play Arkansas State at football in Little Rock, War Memorial, Saturday, September 6th, 4 p.m. What kind of game is it going to be? Does Arkansas State have a chance? Yes. They're a 23.5-point underdog from Vegas. Okay. Fair enough. You know, both teams started the year with an FCS opponent. Arkansas State took on Southeast Missouri State. Southeast Missouri State, probably a better team than the team Arkansas played. Arkansas played Alabama A&M. Alabama A&M is predicted to finish fourth in the SWAC. No, not fourth overall. Fourth in their division of the SWAC. Arkansas State played SEMO. They're predicted to finish third in the entire Ohio Valley. Went to the FCS playoffs last year. So if you want to talk semantics, yeah, I think Arkansas State played the heftier foe. They're still both FCS teams, right? It's not like either one of us put down a quality, a big win. We didn't. What we did was we played tune-ups. Both of us did. That's fine. That's to me. It's just how you do it. Arkansas State coasted for 42-24 victory. Even the 24 points by SEMO is a little bit misleading. They scored those last two touchdowns when the number twos were on the field. A little bit of breakdown. Talked to coach about that. Not happy. Alabama A&M got scored upon the first drive. And then they scored on their first position. The scripted drive. The dreaded scripted drive. But they scored. They threw the ball on the University of Arkansas. They had a good plan, at least for that one possession. Arkansas ended up winning, 54-7.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
That wasn't much of a game. 52-7. My bad. Kalen Green, that's their quarterback. 6'5" guy, 6'6" guy. Throws a pretty good ball. He's got this wide receiver. I love the name of this guy. A guy named Omega Blake, 6'2" senior. He had 7 receptions and a score. We're going to have to look out for Omega. He's the Omega man. He's going to be tough to catch. He's a fast guy. He's got that SEC speed, right? That's all right. We've got guys too. Arkansas State, I know it's against SEMO, and, you're playing against a team that supposedly has less talent. I get that. But SEMO had some big guys on that offensive line. Passing the eye test, they might have even been bigger than us. We were deeper. We had more guys. We had more offensive line. But they had some big guys. We were able to run or stop that run once we made some adjustments. They were coming over the edge a lot, and we weren't covering it. We made the adjustment, though. Yeah. Our offensive line did well. Our offensive line opened up some lanes and we did some running. But really, it was Jalen Raynor, right? 345 yards, 3 touchdowns, spreading the ball. That's going to be a good showdown. Jalen Raynor, Taylor Green, I think they both went to the Manning Academy. This offseason, 2 guys training side by side, now opposing each other. That's going to be good. That's going to be fun to watch. And that's what this game needs to be, guys. It just needs to be fun. It's easy to put a lot of undue emphasis on this one game. But it's not like Arkansas doesn't have pressure. Arkansas has pressure. They've got to win this game, right? If they don't win this game, they're gonna hear about it. Maybe more so from their own fans than they're going to hear about it from us. But there's a lot of pressure on Arkansas State. Because apparently the media is saying that we have begged for this game. We have not begged for this game. We've demanded the game. We've not begged for this game. But we need to enjoy this game, enjoy this moment, because I don't know if it's going to happen again. I don't know, not just because of whatever happens at the end of this game, but because the landscape of college football is just becoming so caustic, so unpredictable, so strange. I don't know. Maybe G5 teams won't even play Power 4 teams anymore. I don't know. And what happens if Arkansas State does win? They just use that as an excuse? All right, we did that. We're not going to do that again. We're not going to make that mistake. You don't see Arkansas getting a rematch with the G5 programs that have beaten them in recent years. You don't see that. Yeah, they don't want any of that smoke. Not twice. But no, all right, so this game might not be played again. Definitely probably not in Little Rock. I think both teams are like, hey, Little Rock's nice. We like it at our own place. I don't know if the University of Arkansas is going to do a home and home. I don't know if they do that. I think that's the only fair way to do it. Come down to our place. Come to Jonesboro. We'll make you welcome. Listen, I know University of Arkansas will make us feel welcome. I do. The fans, we went down there and played baseball. Everybody, cordial. That's how it's supposed to be, guys. That's how it's supposed to be, even with an in-state matchup. It's supposed to be cordial. It's supposed to be about sportsmanship, the spirit of competition. That's what's supposed to be about. I think we kind of forgot about that with college sports. Now that makes so much money for such few people. We forget. We're supposed to be having fun. I'm going to have fun on Saturday. I'm having a tent out at War Memorial. If you can find me, I will serve you a beer with my own hand. Whether you're a Razorback or a Red Wolf. I don't care. I'm not covering the game as a Hellraiser. I'm not. Didn't even try to apply for a press pass. You might ask why. It seems like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I don't know. Maybe I should have, but I really felt deep down, I felt like I needed to be a fan at this game. I needed to buy a ticket. I needed to pitch my little pop tent in the shadow of War Memorial. I need to have one too many. I need to be with the people, whether we're cheering, whether we're groaning. I don't want to be in a press box where I'm supposed to marshal my emotions. I'm going to be down in War Memorial. That ancient, sweaty, asbestos-filled edifice. Pray they have water this time. I'm sure they will. It'll be all right. Yeah. My brother Rex Steele will be there. My dad, my mom. My wife. She's tailgating. She doesn't really care about the game. I expect to see some people, shake some hands. Yeah, there'll be the ceremonial exchanging of beers, the shaking of the hands, the, hey, tell me a little bit about your team. That's what it's going to be. Now, Little Rock, I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little hillbilly-ish, guys. I'll admit it. There's some redneck aspect. There might be some, I don't know, fighting. I don't know. There is, you can do one of two things. You can back off, or you can just get out your camera on your phone and record it, put it on social media, go viral. Hopefully there won't be any of that. Yeah, I'm going to the game. I'm going to have a good time. If we win, I'm going to be a little smug. I think I deserve that. If we lose, I need to be a little humble. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to be humble about it. I'm going to be like, good game. Hopefully it's not too good a game for Arkansas. I don't want that. But yeah, it's been a long time coming. And this Arkansas media needs to come and finally understand what this is about for us. When you call us little brother, I expect that maybe from U of A, although I hardly ever hear it from U of A. I don't need to hear that from the media. The media needs to cool their jets when they start talking about that. The media needs to show a little respect. Now, it would be nice if the media would actually treat this game with the respect it deserves. Let's see it. Get some people out there. It's going to sell out. Oh, there was this idea that maybe it wouldn't. It's going to sell out. There will be more Arkansas fans there. Yeah, I get that a lot. You hardly sell out your stadium here. You don't have a big crowd. We don't. We're Arkansas State. Yeah, I'm not going to shy from that. It's a school located in Northeast Arkansas. It's not a huge population out there. I like every fan that's there. I count myself lucky to see them. I will love every Arkansas State fan who comes to the Little Rock and watches this game. It's going to be great. I don't know. Don't ask me for a final prediction on a score. I don't know. It's I think it's going to be high scoring. I don't think either defense is. It's not fair after 1 week to say this, but I think there are weaknesses in both defenses. How's about that? I think both can be exploited. I hope that means a lot of offense. No, it'd be great if Arkansas State found like the magic formula to eliminating these guys on defense. I hope that works out. The weather is going to be good. Yeah, I think high is 73. If I had told you that 2 weeks ago, you'd be like, no way. But yeah, it's going to be around 73. I think it's going to rain in the morning. Maybe kind of dry out in the afternoon. Perfect beer weather. Might even wear a vest. Yeah, I'm looking real forward to that. It's going to be fun, and I want you guys to have fun with me. Arkansas State plays Arkansas September 6th. That's this Saturday. I'd like you all to join me. And let's have fun together.